Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you this fun little hippo card that I made with our Sale-a-bration stamp set, the Hippest Hippos, and the coordinating dies that you can earn for free when you place a qualifying order during July and August while Sale-a-bration is going on. This set is a lot of fun with its cute little sayings and quirky images. I think you'll really enjoy working with the stamp set and the coordinating dies. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how to get started. Okay, we're going to start with the stamping for this project, and I'm going to stamp my little hippo first. I'm going to ink him up in the Memento Tuxedo Black and stamp. I just need to leave enough room around him so that I can cut him out with the coordinating die. Then I'm going to bring in my Pool Party cardstock and ink up my sentiment and stamp. Let's see, I want this on the right side, so my little hippo can go over here when I add him. And as far as placement, you want to be sure that you have enough space so that you can cut this out with the layering circle. I'm going to start coloring my little hippo now, and I'm going to be using my smoky slate to do so. And I'm just going to do some quick, easy color blocking. I'm going to use my lightest here and color in his little face quickly, going around his mouth. And then I'm also going to do the bottom section of his ears, his nails, and his tummy. I can add a little shading under his neck if I'd like. I'm going to bring in my dark then and do the rest of my little hippo quickly. Okay, because of the way I'm using my little guy, I don't need to bring the color down to his feet because that's going to be hidden. If you'd like to color the whole hippo, you can. At this point, I'm going to die cut my hippo and my sentiment, and we'll start assembling. Okay, while I was at my Stampin' Cut Emboss, not only did I cut out my sentiment and my little hippo, but I also cut out a coordinating scallop circle with the layering circle dies, and one of the little life preservers, and some of the accessories. I've also tied a little bow using the basic white baker's twine. So I'm ready to start assembling. I'm going to fold my card in half and use my bone folder so that I have a nice crease. And then I'm going to add my designer series paper to my basic white mat. I like to do this first in case I need to trim anything on this if they're not cut the way I want them to be. Sometimes when we cut, we do it slightly different, and this allows me to trim it before I actually put it on the card front if that's the case. There we go, and as you can see, I have a little bit of overage here, so I can flip this over and simply trim. Now that I have the trimming done on that, I'm ready to adhere this to my card front. So I'm going to add some adhesive onto the back. There we go. And next I'm going to bring in my scallop circle and add it to the front. Simply going to place that down about an inch from the top in the center. And then I'm going to bring in my sentiment piece. Now I'm adhering all of these flat because I plan on popping up the little boat. Okay, we've got that on. I'm ready to add my hippo, and I just want to make sure I've got him where I want it. And I'm thinking I can slide him down a little bit more. So I want him right about there. I'm going to adhere him. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in the little mask and the little snorkel. I'm going to add some adhesive to this. Now, if you use the multi-purpose adhesive sheets, which I forgot when I was doing this, that's quick and easy. You just peel it off and makes these little kind of pieces so quick and easy. If not, we've got our fine tip glue pen, or you can use the multi-purpose like I am. If you worry about getting a little bit of multi-purpose oozing out because you didn't use a fine enough touch, go ahead and take your embossing buddy and just simply pop it onto that area. That will take away the stickiness when it dries and allow you to lose that shine that happens sometimes. Let's see, I'm going to put his little snorkel right about there, placing it in his mouth and going up. My fingers are a little sticky, so I apologize. Now for my little boat, I want to add my little life preserver on here. And this little preserver actually does a little bit of texture also on your life preserver when you add it. So I've got that on there. I'm going to flip him over and bring in a couple of my dimensionals and add it to the back. Remove the backings. And I'm going to adhere that right here onto the hippo. There we go. Next, I've got this little piece of baker's twine and our in color matte decorative dots that I'll be using today also. For the baker's twine, I'm going to bring in my mini glue dots and I'm going to set that baker's twine right on top, squish, so that the dot is behind the knot and fold it over on itself. And I'm going to add that right here to the back of my little boat. There we go. And then for the life preserver, I'm going to add one of these little dots right at the top where it holds it on. And that's going to pull in that lighter shade of blue that looks similar to the pool party. One of the things I love about the in color dots is they do come in shades. So you have a variance of shades and sizes that you can use for all kinds of projects. So there you go. A sweet little card made with the Hippest Hippo stamp set and dies that you can earn during Sale-a-bration for free when you place a qualifying order. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and of course, if you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. Thanks for joining me.